Howdy, howdy, howdy. How are we doing on this fine Saturday morning? Sorry I'm late. I slept in, did not set an alarm, and didn't even think about setting an alarm. Completely forgot that it was Saturday. Hey Chick, hey Hollow. How are you guys doing? You guys having a lovely Saturday morning? Or I guess it's probably Saturday evening for at least Chick. Hello. Banana? Hello? Me? A Saturday night for chicken? Yeah. That sounds about right. I'm doing pretty good. Hello, by the way. Nice to see you, Multi. Or chicken, or whatever you want to be called. Doing alright. It was a long day yesterday. Lots of bugs. Hey, Med. How you doing? I'm not sure if you've ever stopped by for a stream. We don't do anything crazy here. We're just kind of chilling and usually do some 3D modeling. I can hear, but I'm only here for a minute or two. That's all right, Allah. You got life. You got stuff to do. What we're doing today is we're gonna make a shark cosmetic for the bear, or a shark skin for the bear, and then we're also going to probably make a cat skin for the bear, and I think that will probably be all we have time for. What we're gonna do is we're gonna delete these faces. We'll fill in the head here. You'll actually be here for a decent amount of time. That's exciting. I feel like the last few you've been here for a second, then had to dip, which is understandable. But it's been a while since I've seen you. Yeah, there's two Hollows. There's Holographic, who is just now called Hollow, and then there's Hollow Vessel, who's the Hollow who's been here for longer than the other Hollow. But they've both been here for a while now, actually. Matt, how's your day on? Yeah, it's fun. There's like 3 chickens and 2 hollows. It's like very not obscure, but like names that I wouldn't say are very common. We have a lot of those. Yeah, a hollow vessel's the goat mod. Also, I hope Chick isn't watching this because he'd probably hate how I just did that. Or how I guess I'm still doing this. I feel like there's probably many other ways that we could have done this. Not first time 2 people had a similar name. Yeah, there's definitely not the first time that's happened. Well, there was like, I think I think it was your got to work later, but I got an hours to kill. That's good. Do you enjoy what you do? I'm watching this. One real, one fake. No, they're both real. Okay, what we're gonna do is, where are my things on the side? Okay, they're there. I want to smooth, just to make these edges a little bit nicer, so it doesn't indent there. That's not. I don't have all those. Oh no, work. What's that? Not everyone is like 13 years old. Yeah, there's some. I'm not 13, so I'm actually 14. I'm not 14, but just a bad joke. We're just gonna take a little bit more of this and then just smooth this because I don't like how that's looking. Okay, that looks pretty smooth. I'm starting to see that. Haha, I enjoy what I do. I'd rather get into this. What you're doing, Honey Grab? Yeah, I mean, I do tutoring. Hey, Banana. How you doing? Who's Banana? Banana is me. That's a good way of saying it. That is you. I do tutoring for math in the afternoons, and I do this in the morning. And so it's like a good mix of being able to Work on game dev while also making at least a little bit of money, because that's pretty important. Money is kind of necessary, unfortunately. So this is gonna be a shark. Wait, Vanta. Yeah, Vanta is Chicklock. He changed his name. Do I like banana? I think bananas are actually, I enjoy the flavor of banana, but I find that bananas texture can be really off-putting. It's like mushy, you know? I could change it back, but I'm too lazy. Now you gotta keep it for when you finally start releasing videos. Yeah, like I love me some like good banana bread. If you guys ever had that, I think it's pretty good. We do love some banana bread out here. Okay. How's this kind of look? Does that look like a shark fin? How much you get paid if it's less than minimum wage, you can sue. Well, I mean, in America, I don't know if it's the same thing out there. But if you work less than minimum, like there's some jobs that have like that you work less than minimum wage. Like if you get tipped, you can physically work for less than minimum wage. Like I think in like some states, like the minimum wage for servers or like people who like serve at tables is like $1.50. Panda Express, fast food, makes $20 an hour. Not my real passion though. Yeah, yeah. I think if it's not your real passion, you just got to start working towards finding something that is your real passion, right? And if you said like it is making games and you want to get into like Roblox Studio, like you got to go for it. Like you got to make the most of like the time when you're not working. Also, just a really weird side note, but I love the orange chicken from Panda. It's like not good, but like it's also so good. You know? Like if I worked there, I know that like I'm taking food home every night and I'm being a problem. Like to myself and like mainly to myself. To the health of myself. Making food is fun. I think cooking is a lot of fun. Um, wait, Mad, any ideas? Any ideas for what? You have more subs than the population of the Vatican. What's the population of the Vatican? Like 5? The Pope and like 2 other guys. I actually have no clue. Um, Over half of all the entrees are orange chicken. I was also the problem. They had a huge announcement about that last meeting. I mean, honestly, that's so fair. Because, like, I know I'm eating so much orange chicken. Um, if that ever happens. Game development. Oh, I think Matt actually has some great ideas. He was telling me about him yesterday. I think pretty good pretty good ideas. Thank you, Cannon. Good to see you. Hopefully your Saturday is going great. Yeah, I'm really happy with how it's going. The game is obviously a mess, but that's fine. Also, guys, for a shark, should the fin be on this one or should it be up there? Because I don't know if I'm loving how it's just like sticking out up there, and I think it should maybe be on the back here. It's been awesome so far, me. I kind of slept in, so I think that's not. I think that's going pretty good. You think it should be on the back? Because like I don't know how I feel about that for a shark. Because I was like, oh, I can put it on the head, but like now it's like kind of looking a little weird. um, yeah, I slept in, which I guess it's Saturday, so I guess I should do that every once in a while. Okay, back. I think you meant like game ideas, but I don't know. And there's also a lot of people in the chat that play Roblox, so I really can't give you any advice on like anything Roblox related because I really have not played it. And like I don't know what games are good, right? And like how to make a good game on Roblox. But I'm sure they have a much better idea about that sort of stuff than I. Okay. Well, now we got to fix that because what is going on? Oh, it's because they're new faces. I have to weight paint them. I hate how I did this. I should have just thought about this a little bit more before actually doing this. And then we'll smooth it. That's why. Because there's not a... Let's fix this. Okay. What is going on? Okay, we're just gonna redo the knife tool. See, he gets it. I don't know any major ones, any favorites. You just make a game where you have to throw a pizza from you and a customer who don't like it and want to pull refunds. Like a refund simulator. That reminds me, why can't I do that? I don't think it's connected to that edge, this face. It is... What is going on? But that reminds me of... Has anyone here ever watched Nathan For You? I think it's a phenomenal show. I think in the very first episode, he does this thing with pizza refunds. And it's a free pizza if your pizza takes like more than like 30 seconds to ship. Or like something crazy like that. And then they just like factor in the fact that they're going to have to give people free refunds. And then they just give them a pizza that's like the size of like a really, really just small pizza. I think it's hilarious. Maybe that one pic you sent for Discord, I sent in Discord for the fin. Here, let me check it out. I don't think Roblox a good idea for anything right now. Yeah, I think Roblox is in a lot of hot water right now because of the way that they're handling like kids being on Roblox. But I think Roblox will. Okay, so like put eyes on the top. We could probably do something like this. I think I like that idea. Yeah, I like that idea. I'll drag it in for reference. No, I won't because it won't let me. I'll just show everyone real quick. This is what we're gonna do. I think I like that. So like off the back of the head, kind of. Yeah, and then eyes on the top. Everyone does either a simulator or some knockoff on Roblox. Recreate an old game that I haven't created before. I mean, I think that definitely has a lot. Hot water is an understatement. It certainly is. Majora's Mask in Blender. I feel like simulators are such a big thing on Roblox. Roblox went from a kids game to a dating website. Yeah, it's a bit concerning. But it's also really hard to like. The internet is just a really difficult place to, I guess, to moderate, right? Because I'm sure 99% of people who go on Roblox don't do it for like they do it just to have fun, right? But like, there's definitely like some people who should not be on an application like that. I went from Roblox went to yeah PDF. Exactly. It's not great looks, and like they also don't really do anything to address it, which I think is the bigger issue, right? It's hard to like fully address something like that, right? Because how can you stop people from like doing something like that? But yeah. how does this tie into the honey grab lore? What exactly are we talking about? Are we talking about Roblox, or are we talking about what I'm making right now? Like the theory, David is. That's why I have no clue who David is. Oh, Roblox does not fit into the honey grab lore at all. We're just talking about Roblox. While I struggle with making a shark. Yeah, I think that looks right. And then what we'll do is we'll color on eyes up here. Yeah, this is it. Again, good to have you back. CEO, oh, the CEO of Roblox or something? I don't know. I haven't been following it that close, honestly. I've kind of just been like hearing the passings every now and then. I think I want to make this a little bit lower. We'll go down to like here, and then we'll go get rid of a few of those up there. And then we'll just extrude this out, scale this down, move it in just a tad probably because it's a little bit too big for a fin. Rotate it. Sure, why not? Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Bro has a life. I think it's pretty good so far. Yeah, I haven't really done anything, honestly. How am I going to do the eyes? I'm actually just going to paint them on, I think, because they're just going to be up here, right? It's not going to be like a super important feature of it, I think. I do teach math to high schoolers. And high school math isn't really that bad unless you get to like calculus. Like algebra and stuff like that. That's nothing crazy. Okay. So I think what we got to do is we got to fix. We'll see if the UVs are bad. Is what we'll do first. Can I see what the UVs are? Is that? I forgot how I did this originally. Maybe we just texture paint it first. No, wait, we can't do that because we're gonna weight paint it first. Weight painting shouldn't be too bad because I think it's just like fixing these big ones. We don't actually need any ears here because we don't need ears because there are no ears on the shark. So some of the emotes might look a little. So what is the honey grab lore? I've been debating on what the lore should be. It's we have two options. So we want to make it like a serious lore, or is it going to be like something silly? Because if it's something silly, I don't really have too many ideas. But for something that like is like unexpectedly like serious, is I was debating it being like you have to get honey for like your starving family member. And like you're running around the hive like trying to make sure that they have enough honey to like eat and they're like really hungry is like I think that would be funny because it gives them like an actual reason to like go and steal the honey, you know? But I don't know if that's like too serious. What was the question? It'd be really funny if it was a horror game. Like as a horrific as a horror game. Cannibalize. No, definitely not cannibalization. You can't steal the honey. That's kind of interesting. Struggling with middle school math. I'm sure you're not doing bad, chick. I'm sure you're doing great. Math is something that like I find to be so incredibly teacher dependent, right? If you're not getting a good teacher and you're not in like a good learning environment, you're not gonna excel at math because like it's all about why can't I hate this sometimes because it's all about how you like can conceptualize it, and if like your teacher isn't doing a very good job at like uh why can't I do this? I hate Blender sometimes. Like it's just so teacher dependent. Oh yeah, did you add that scary bear skin? Make it look like goop. What's goop? But I will add that scary bear skin in as like a pre like in the menu scene, just like a little guy running around looking frightening. Peak mechanic, or the bears wanted desert there for their fish. I kind of messed up our last exam. I'm sure uh, you'll do better with it next time. I'm gonna go into like pose mode or something because I can't get this to work. We'll go pose mode and then we'll go like no, we'll rotate like this one. We'll rotate like this. Yeah, and then we'll just. But what matters is that like it's all right to fail, but like use this time to like brush up on um your math skills that you struggled with, right? Because math is like so it's really like it builds upon itself, right? So don't just say like, oh, I got a bad score and then just keep going, right? Use this time to actually learn what you missed. I wouldn't say I'm terrible, right? Well, we are all terrible at math. Like a slime, just drooping slime. Oh my god. That would be absolutely frightening, Canyon. the, the lore should be the bears are under an iron fist by the old bear model because he was tortured by the old B model. The bone on the bears are horrific. I just realized they were adopted brothers with the mother a wasp and their father a panda. That is some lore. Okay, I think we're finished with that now. Now we gotta UV unwrap it, and then let's see if we go get rid of this because I don't want to see that. We can go to object mode. We can go edit mode. See, why aren't my UVs showing up here? That's what I'm concerned about. It's like my main concern right now because I think last time I did this, my UVs just showed up. Because if I UV unwrap this, I feel like it's going to give me really wonky results. I'm not going to be able to like reuse all of the painting that I did. But maybe I can just like come in here. I can just like, I can image. I can save this as shark hoodie. The bees would have you believe that they're the good guys. I love like the dynamics of like a nuanced villain, right? Like I don't want either of them to be the bad guys in this story because I think when there's like one that's objectively bad, it becomes less fun to like play as them, right? Because like when you have someone who's like not an objectively good guy, you can like you can say that it like you can like play as you being a good guy even when you're a bad guy, which I think is really fun. Texturing is the hardest part in my opinion. Yeah, texturing is never fun. Well, it depends which way we do textures, right? Because if you UV unwrap something and then just throw like an image texture on, you can. It's a lot different than hand painting a texture. Both are kind of obnoxious because one you have to deal with good UVs, and then the other one you have to. Where's Shark Hoodie? I've just opened Shark Hoodie, didn't I? Am I losing my mind? Shark Hoodie. Why does it keep opening the Bee Hoodie? But I loved a nuanced villain side of the story. Texture is so much fun for me. Like TF2, no, not the game. I actually haven't played TF2. I don't really know what it's about. The playtests are out. There are playtests, and I want to hear your guys' honest opinions. Does it seem like it would be fun eventually? Like if it didn't have all the bugs, do you think it seems fun? Why can't I paint? why can't I paint? Let's see, Charcuterie. Oh, there are my UVs. That's great. I don't know why they weren't showing up earlier, but that would have been lovely to... Okay, the UVs still aren't showing up in the screen, so I guess what we're going to do is we're going to just go into UV edit mode over here. Oh, was I not in UV edit mode? We got to fix these really long ones, because that's going to be just an absolute nightmare. Can you send me the link? Yeah, the shader editor is cool as well. I just never personally really use shader editor because I hate shaders. That's just a personal me thing. Oh, why can't I select the stuff here though? Do I have to be in like edit mode over here? Oh, did I crash? You got any tips for UV wrapping other than smart UVs? I have issues in my maps with overlaps. Yeah. So you're about to see how I handle overlaps. Which is I come in here and I just break these things apart. I don't even know how to break them apart actually. I suck with UVs. Yeah, UV editing sucks. But just making sure that you have like good seams, right? And that's probably like the issue with the way I'm doing things is I broke all of my seams because I had to like change the model. How do I cut this? Stitch, split, selection. Did that work? Nope, that did not work. And like I don't need a ton of detail here, so like kind of what I can get away with doing here is if I just like take all of these and then I split them, maybe. I don't know why it's not splitting them. Maybe what we'll do is we'll just grab where it messed everything up. And then we'll handle it like this. Yeah, I hate UV editing. I don't really have like a good way of doing it. But like here, I don't need a ton of detail. So what I can kind of get away with doing is just like having my UVs be a mess. I say in cope. I hope I can, because we're just gonna do this. We're gonna make the UVs nice enough. And I don't really mind overlap here, but like I probably should fix the overlap issues. So we'll just like, I don't really care if it like scales or stretches or anything weird like that. At least not in this case. So we'll just try and fix the overlap. I'm making it worse and worse and worse. I don't think I can fix the overlap. I think it's kind of just scuffed. I don't think I can actually even physically fix this overlap all the way. Okay, that's going to be good enough. That's good enough for now. It's a Steam code, so if you just go into Steam, I don't know, you might have to look up exactly how to do it, because it's like a little bit hard to find, I think. Like I struggled finding it the first few times that I did it. Honey crab, I didn't even know you can grab UVs like that. Why do you need to do that? Like, what do you mean? Why do I need to fix these UVs? Just so that they're not overlapping. That's the only thing. Because right now these are overlapping, and I just don't want them to be overlapping. Because I don't actually need them to be clean. Because this is going to be like just one texture, right? I'm just going to essentially put a color on it. And so like I don't really care about like the scale or anything like that. But like I messed up in like how I did all of this, and it was kind of really bad planning on my part, and so now I'm having to come in here and fix it like sort of manually, and it's just a mess, which I guess happens, but we're just gonna do that, And then we're going to do this side as well. And then we're good. So the colors don't blend, yeah, because like right now you see how it's like being really weird because this UV map is stretched that big. So like I kind of just need to make it smaller. And like I don't really care that it's that small because it's just gonna be blue, like in this shark. Like the fins and stuff, maybe I care about a little bit more. If you're gonna use a different texture, why tweak it now? Because I need the UVs to not overlap. Because like you saw like before, this UV was like overlapping there and there and there, and which actually it might have been fine for this because it's mainly gonna be blue, but like it just wasn't going to turn out great. So now it's like this UV is taking from like one specific part of the map. The code he's used. Yeah, I kind of just threw a bunch of codes and said, hey, find one that works because I was busy yesterday and I couldn't give everyone individual codes. So object, or wait, no, we want to go to weight painting now. Now we can weight paint. We can weight paint. No, not weight paint. Texture paint. I'm struggling with thinking. So we're going to go back to edit mode. And then we're going to select everything and then deselect the face here. There's definitely better ways of doing this. So I would use those as opposed to doing this. But this will work for our purposes. Can you make a new code for multi? There should be plenty of those codes that work. Also, like, I can't just, like, I have to request codes. Steam is, like, they have to approve it, so it usually takes, like, a day if I want to get a new set of codes. But this last batch, I got 50, so that should be, like, enough for, like, hopefully a little bit. But, like, if you guys ever want more codes and, like, a bigger playtest, I need to request more. You just press Smart UV or even just unwrap. Well, so I want to keep the painting that I did for the bear, right? I want to keep this part because this part of the painting doesn't need to be redone. So I could have just unwrapped it again, but then I lose the previous work that I've done with painting the bear's like face. And like maybe that would have been faster in like hindsight to just redo it all, I guess. But like I don't have a desire to repaint the bear's face again. Press C to unselect and more easily select rows. What's C do? Okay, is that it worked? Chicken. It is a buggy mess. So just like, don't press the button that like switches between a bear and a bee in the pause menu. Everything else is like fine, but don't press that. Also, please remove the bear icon while downloading the game. What do you mean? Oh, like the... I don't know what you mean. Like the logo? Because I do need to change the logo. I just set up the Steam page a really long time ago. And I haven't really made any new art for it yet. So it's still kind of the same thing. Alt-C? No. Yeah, I don't know how to, like, unselect an edge loop. I'm not really certain how to unselect an edge loop. Which is, like, kind of a pain. In all honesty. The face, guys, I can't move as the bee. Did you try double tapping spacebar? I think there's lots of glitches. We kind of already found lots of glitches. I have a long few days ahead of me, I think. Because there are a lot of glitches. But I guess that's kind of what I would expect from, like, I really haven't tested the game online ever. You know? It's an online game, so it makes sense that there's lots of, like, just, like, issues. Okay, so we got that all selected. We probably could have done that way differently. But now for the fun part, we can just turn on our mask, and then we can get, like, a blue color. I don't want blur. I want, like, a paint hard. Where's paint hard? Paint hard. And then we can grab a blue color. What color do we think a shark should be? I think probably around there. And that's on the wrong image. So what we can do is we can open, and we can open Shark Hoodie. And now we can paint on it. And it looks like we might need to do some more UV stuff because it looks like I can't paint on some of it. Oh, I just painted the tail. So we forgot that. We gotta undo that real quick. So we got back into object mode. Then we can get rid of this selection. In probably the least efficient way possible. The bee spawn point is bugged. It is. A lot of things are bugged. Bear's kind of freaky, that's fair. But yeah, I said that I would get it out when when I hit 1,000, and I did it. And maybe that was a bad decision because I don't think it's ready, but like we'll continue to improve on it. It'll get better every day. That's the main goal, right? Okay, so let's just grab we'll go back into texture paint, and then we will just cover it in blue, and we'll have to fix some of the fins, it looks like. Yeah, dog reveal. I actually don't live with the cats anymore because they weren't mine. They're my brother's cats. So I don't have a cat anymore. The game looks really good, pretty mediocre. Which movement, the bear or the bee? Or both. The movement for the bee sucks. Wait, the flying movement or the walking movement? I thought the bee kind of feels all right. I don't think it's great. I definitely don't think it's great. I think it needs some polish. Okay. Guess now he's blue. He's blue. Abadi abadai. Make the flowers untransparent. What are the flowers transparent? I don't think the flowers should be transparent. Yeah, so we need to do a little bit more UV fixing, it looks like, because where are these UVs? Oh no, UV editor. Where are these? Am I blind? Am I blind? It should be yellow. So I guess maybe we can drag these ones up a little bit. See if that fixes it. Yeah, that fixed it. Okay, sweet. Okay, so we got that. And then what we'll do is we'll come in here, and then we will like grab his tummy. I think about there looks probably enough. Yeah, I think that probably looks good. And then what we'll do is we'll paint some textures, and we'll grab like a white, maybe like a gray, and then just paint his tummy. Maybe we'll go a little bit higher with it, because I think that will look a little bit better. If your camera is looking at them in third person, they should flowers block everything. Oh, so like you can go through their top as bees. Oh yeah, yeah. That I don't think we're gonna ever really be able to make the tops of the flowers have hitboxes unless we like kind of change a lot of how we do stuff, and like that's I think fine for now. In my mind, at least, I'm fine with that. Bear movement's pretty decent. I'm glad you like the bear movement. I think some people said that it's like a little nauseating. Stamina is unbalanced. It's all good, chick. The camera sucks. I can't go up and down as a bee. What do you mean? And then we'll do like little teeth. Wait, what is going on here? Looks like there's some UV issues going on. Yeah, so what we probably need to do here is we just need to go into our image editor, and then we can texture paint, and then we can wait. Oh, I saw one view paint. Oh, so there's overlap there, so that's bad. That's why we have this like breaking in this weird looking stuff. UV editor. I'm struggling a lot, guys. I think I just need to make these bigger. Yeah, just like make them a little bit better UVs so that like we're not really like struggling. Wow, these are just some of the worst UVs that I've ever seen. I hate how I'm doing this, honestly. The game just crashed. Yeah, that happens. I can't move up and down tripwire? What's that mean? It sounds too good. Yeah, we can make it sound less good. And then it looks like we're having some issues with these over here as well. So we'll just like make these a little bigger, I guess. But yeah, none of the sound design is really like solid yet. I'd say the sound design is mainly just like placeholder stuff. I've been having this bug lately where the grid vanishes from the viewport and I can't select anything. Is it just a feature? I don't know, or an actual bug. Which grid is disappearing? The graphics are fine, and you should mainly work on the movement and stuff. There's also axolotl skin. That would be pretty cute. Are you in flying mode as a bee? And you can't move up and down? Is that what you're saying? Okay, let's paint now. Okay, I think this probably will work. I hope this works. Okay, that looks fine, I guess. I really need to fix the UVs. Honestly, it's obnoxious. Obnoxious. All of the sounds with my own voice. Menu clicking sound is so loud. Like the viewport grid? I don't know. Like this grid? Like the grid, like the lines? Because I don't know what the issue is in that case then. Now let's see. Can we actually like do what I want to do now? Probably not. UVs are probably too messed up to do it. Because I want to do like little teeth here. And little teeth here. But yeah, the UVs are so jacked up that you like can't do that. There's too much stretching and stuff. 200 FPS on my 3050 RTX. Yeah, I do need to optimize it a little bit more. That's pretty unstable. Yeah, it crashes a lot just because there's like bugs in it. Like the main grid. I don't know. I have no clue. Yeah, I definitely need to optimize it more, but we'll get there. Why can't I? Okay. We're just gonna add eyes, I guess, for now. Like just like little eyes up here. Like here. And here. Looks a little scuffed, but this is fine. Everything's fine. I really need to fix the UVs. I just can't be bothered. Okay. Oh no, all these UVs are broken too, and I can't. And my computer isn't working. What's going on? It's the menus that crash it for me. Yeah, the menus, well, just certain options in the menus, right, are just very broken currently. Like they're very busted because I did not make them so that they would work. You know? Because like just honestly, I think I might have to like change a big portion of how the code actually works, because it turns out that like the way that I did something is not great for networking design. Gonna come back in a few minutes. Does it even have a graphics card? My computer that I develop on, I don't know if it has a graphics card. It might. I don't know if Macs now have graphics cards. What is going on? What like, I swear I'm not grabbing this stuff and it just randomly just like, I don't know what's going on with my keyboard. My keyboard's honestly so bad. It's like, it's a lovely keyboard to type on, but it just like does not work sometimes. I don't know if anyone's had a similar experience. I'm struggling so much this morning. Oh. Okay, never mind. It does exist, but it's terrible. Intel makes... Oh, wait, your graphics card. You having a stroke? That's a... Okay. Let's see here. That looks awful. That should never be how UVs look. Like, I regret so much of how I did this. So much. This has been a painful, painful process. I recommend you to never do what I did. Just to try and save a little bit of time. Because it would have been way faster just to brand new UV unwrap it and make the new bear like skin, like repaint the bear skin. Like, it would have been way faster to do that at this point, I think. And these are just, it's getting progressively worse and worse, and I hate this, honestly. Oh god. What did I miss? Hey Zlaxian, how you doing? We're making a skin, and I've just been struggling all morning, honestly. Like, pretty bad, struggling. Like, I don't know what's going on anymore, and I'm just not here for it. Just struggling a lot. Oh, and they still don't work. Great. Great, after all that. I don't know, chat. Whew. I don't know. I'm crashing out. Hey, chick. Glad to have you back again. I do not recommend playing any 3D games on that. And I'm making Sonic. No, I'm not making Sonic. I'm making a little shark. A little shark. But it's honestly really not going well. I think I just need to like restart, honestly. Because like these UVs are so messed up that like I don't know. But just UV unwrap. It's gonna break everything, and then I'm gonna have to redo it all. But at least the UVs aren't like torturously bad. See, this is why I didn't want to do this. This is awful. I don't know. I'm crashing out. 50 FPS is not that high. Pretty sure that game's easy to run. Chat. I don't want to do this. I got a pun for carry the shark cosmetic. Just bear with it. I mean, this is gonna take a long time to repaint it all. I think it's probably a little bit easier to just keep our UVs and just try and fix them. Maybe I can just UV unwrap like a specific part of it. Is that like a thing that you can do? Like if I just like select this and then I want to UV unwrap just this. Smart UV project. Let's see. Oh! Whoa! That's way easier to handle now. Thank me for trying that. Because I was about to redo everything. Because now I can just make this smaller and then just throw this in somewhere and then this will just work. And those will be good UVs. I'm so happy I tried that. Because, oh my god, I was about to go insane, I think. Paint hard. What we can do is we can grab these two things. We can go into texture paint. We can throw on the mask. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. But my keyboard still isn't working for some reason. Wait a second. I'm cooking. I know. I'm cooking. Oh, but there's some overlap there, so that's probably not great. Yeah, it's bleeding all over there. So what we gotta do is we gotta go back into the UV editor. And then go tab, and then we can select these, drag them like over. I'm just gonna press Command Z. We'll scale this down a little bit more, because I don't think these need to be big. I don't need a ton of detail here. Okay, I think that's probably good. Yeah, it is. And then edit mode, and then we'll grab this, and then just grab all of that, and then we'll go back into texture paint, and then we can finally just paint this without anything crazy happening. I'm glad I figured that out. Control Z. I was pressing Control Z a lot. My keyboard just isn't working great. Yeah, I'm on a Mac. Joke's on you, I run 16-year-old games on 16 FPS. Yeah, I'll try and optimize it a little bit better. But I'm still... I don't know if I want to make the game not procedurally generated and just have like a few maps, because I could make the game like run a lot faster like that. Like I don't know if that's what I want to do, because I like the idea of it being procedurally generated every time. Okay, we're still getting some bleed because I made these UVs probably too small. That's really unfortunate.
I hate UVs. I think that UVs should just not exist. In all honesty, like I'm fine. Take them away from humans. They never needed to actually do anything with UVs. Um, I mean, they're actually like a really really powerful tool that like is actually really important. But like at the same time, I hate them. I've been crashing out a lot this morning. Um, oh yeah, did you see my bug on the despawning stuff? Which despawning stuff? Like where the map despawns? Because I know exactly what's causing that issue. It's just bad occlusion culling, which is like I just need to like go in and clean up a bunch of stuff. As an example, everyone hates me. 3050 Ti or that's good for what I'm doing. Yeah, 3050 is very reasonable. Like it's not bad at all. Okay, now that should be good. So if we come in here, we take this one, we can just draw on it. Okay, except for this. Where is this? Where are these? What? Why can't I paint on that? I'm so confused always. I'm just confused. I think that's the story of my life right now. Like why can't I just paint on that like up there? Because that's like what I should be able to do. Uh well, mine is laptop version. I just don't like Fortnite. I honestly haven't played Fortnite since like it first came out. So I have no clue if it's like a optimized game or not. We're just gonna. Why is my keyboard just not working? Um, I guess that's just what happens when you have a wireless keyboard. Also, what is going on? I'm just trying to select this. Chad, I'm crashing out. All of this just to paint this like that. And then it's not letting me paint here for some reason, so I guess we'll just come in here and we'll do this. Was that worth it, chat? I think it kind of looks good at least. What looks good? The shark skin or the... Wait, what are you running 30 FPS on? Horizon? Um, I'll try and optimize it more. I think I can. I think it's reasonable for me to assume that I can. It's just how much do I want to give up to optimize it? Lower your resolution, put everything to low, full screen only, high priority and task manager, and if you're on a laptop, put your power settings and performance. Fortnite's so buggy, you're cooked. Yeah. Um, yeah, I feel like Fortnite isn't super intensive, but maybe it is. Like I don't really know anything about Fortnite. I don't play enough games. Okay, I hope these don't overlap because if they do, I'm gonna cry. Okay, good. They don't overlap with anything. Okay, that should be plenty good, I hope. We'll grab texture paint. We'll grab this blue color again. Again, why is it doing this? Like, I can't. It's probably because the seams are too big or something. I don't know, but it's just not working, chat. It's not. Okay. There we go. I'm back again. Haha. You missed me crashing out. I've been crashing out for a while now, Canyon. I've been really struggling with this. Something that should take 5 minutes ended up taking like over an hour. Mine is definitely a software problem. What did I do? Am I cooked? Oh, you guys are Hollow's #1 now? Hollow's cooking. Yeah, I still don't understand how that system works. But yeah, this took way too long, and it's still not even like, I don't know if I'm really happy with it. Like, this was so painful. I think this is good enough. It is kind of what I'm gonna go with, I think. Still don't know why it's not allowing me to just do this, but like, it's fine. Everything's fine. Okay. That should fix it. That looks alright. Do you think we're done with this one? I think we're probably done with this one. Is that stole the second spot? Hey Marcus, how you doing? Hopefully your Saturday is going good. We're doing how does this look like Sonic? No, it's obviously a shark. You see the teeth? Obviously a shark. We could just go back to the first bear model. We could. I think that would make everyone be really scared though. I think he looks good enough. We'll fix one more thing with him actually, because that's not supposed to be yellow. I'm here for good now. Glad to have you back. We're about to finish with this model, and then I think we're gonna do a maybe a cat is what I said. I think the suit looks good. Might need to commit to Sonic. No. This is not Sonic. He's obviously a shark. If he was Sonic, you'd have at least more than like 2 little pokey things. The topology in the tail is almost as scary as the first bear model. Shh. They don't need to know that, chick. They don't need to. It's completely fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. How do you break the walls in the playtest? Just press L as a bear. This is Sonic on life support. That's probably pretty true. Obviously a hedgehog. Okay, I think I'm done with this one. We'll save this as Shark Hoodie. We'll save that. We'll just save the entire file because I haven't saved it since. And then what we'll do is we'll come back up here. We'll copy the B, and hopefully this one is going to be a lot less painful because I don't think I will really have to like change much of it. That's not. Oh wait, yeah, no, that's fine. So wait, what did I say we're doing? We're doing a. We're doing a cat? A cat? Yeah, we're doing a cat. Click would make more sense. Yeah, I can definitely change that. It should be pretty easy to change something like that. And you can also change keybinds. I don't know if you can actually change that keybind, but most keybinds you can change. Okay, how do we make a hat? A cat. How do we make a cat hat, chat? Oh, wait, no, we're not making a cat hat. This is just a cat. More like a onesie. We have a hood to take off. Okay, I think we just drag like this down, and then we could drag this down, and then we could drag this down. Where do cats' ears go? You You can change all keybinds, I think. Yeah, you can, but you can also soft lock yourself with it right now. So definitely be careful with that. I think maybe we just start with the same spot and we just delete all of this again. It's like, well, I probably hate my life decisions in like 5 minutes, probably. But I think it's easier than the alternative. Okay, we got faces, and then we can knife tool these. And then knife tool here, knife tool here. That's not where I wanted to go. Computer, stop this. Why can't I click on this vertice? What is going on? Blender is really not liking me this morning. Okay, so what it seems like the issue was is I didn't have these selected when I made the face. Yeah, that looks better now. Now it'll let me knife tool this, right? Yeah. You can also dash out of bounds or as a bee or climb the mountains as a bear. So the dashing, right? The dashing actually isn't... Did I mess up again? Okay, we're going back to the ears. We're just going to keep the ears. We'll just change how they look. So I don't know if I'm actually going to keep the dash. I don't know what color or breed the cat should be. Can you guys give me some suggestions? Because I don't actually know anything about cats. But the dash actually isn't going... I don't know if that was going to be... keep it in the game. Orange cat, we can do an orange cat. I actually do like that idea. We know black and white. I want to do a Siamese cat. Isn't that the one that kind of looks a little weird? Yeah, I don't think I can like... Oh, we could do a Siamese cat. I think it would be hard to do this, but like I don't think it's impossible. Black but white belly. Evil Larry. Holly, you want to set up a poll in the Discord and we can just go with whatever cat people want? Have you guys do a little vote on it? Or can someone set up a poll? I think that would be a fun way of doing it because it seems like we're pretty. Yeah. Let me see if I can do that easily. I can try and mod you. Add as moderator. Okay. You should be modded. Can you do polls on YouTube chat? Is that a thing that you can do with YouTube? Because I know that you can do that with like Twitch. But we'll try and fix these ears while we're here. The ears are gonna come off the side, aren't they? Do I have just like a hoodie saved? I feel like I should just have the hoodie saved. Actually, wait, it's probably way easier to change this from one of the other skins I already have made. Like, not the bunny. The bunny seems like that would still be a little challenging. Maybe we start with like the frog. Yeah, the frog is the one to start with here, not the... Delete the cat. Delete this. And then we'll start with the frog. Which one's a frog? This one's a frog. And then this one will be the cat. Evil Larry? Who's Evil Larry? What are you guys talking about? Do I not know a meme? You can totally do polls on... No, you're all good, Med. Yeah, I don't know how to do... do? I changed something. I don't know how to do a poll. Engage with my audience. Oh, start a poll. Type of cat. What cats do we want? We want an Evil Larry. Evil Larry. And then we wanted what? Orange. And then Tabby. Any other types of cats? Oh wait, it was Siamese. Siamese. Would I describe myself as the fun teacher at school? I mean, I actually don't like... I'm not like a teacher. I just tutor. Which is a little different, but I wouldn't say I'm like a fun teacher. I try and encourage students to learn. Which, yeah, we got it. Barely figured it out. But I think learning is the most important thing that a teacher can do. Like, I'm not there to be your friend. I think a Siamese is a black and white cat. Hello. Not 100% sure. Also, what is Evil Larry? Why do I not know this? Oh no. I don't think I can even like make that. Like, I don't think I have enough detail to make this. Like, I can just make an all black cat. But like, I don't think it's gonna look like Evil Larry at all. No, a Siamese kind of looked like it was a black and white. Too bad. Male, whatever. Mile. Make Larry. Sphinx is a good choice too. I need Evil Larry, Bingus, Ronald, James. Okay. Let's see. It kind of looks like Evil Larry is winning. I think we're going to make Evil Larry. I don't know how I'm going to really make this though. Now make Larry. I don't know how we're going to make this though. Like, how do I make this? With like the stuff I'm given. We can have the ears kind of go out to the side. Also, what is this from? Is this from like a game or something? Yeah, long ears out to the side. That's like the best we're gonna be able to do. So my keyboard is not working again, but that's fine. You summon the child of the sin. It doesn't need to be perfect, but at least look like a cat. I don't know if it's gonna look like a cat because Larry looks not like a cat. Okay, his ears kind of like start here and then they go out to the side and twist. So what we can do is we can kind of just like grab all of this. Or not. Excuse me? Yeah, grab that. And then if we turn on symmetry, I hope this works. Nope, symmetry does not work. Yeah. So this might not be super symmetrical, but maybe it will be. So the ear geometry is awful. Like, what is this? And then they rotate like forward. Okay, and of course I grabbed another face. So we drag it out and then we rotate it forward like this. Then we can add some more like geometry here to smooth it out a bit. We can go into our smooth and then we can smooth it out a bit. And then we can grab this edge loop as well. Nope, that did not work. What is going? I just need to get out of this mode. My keyboard is losing its mind. I'm like pressing stuff once and it's like pressing it 3 times. It's bony. We need a Ronald Reagan skin? Demon cat? What, you search from the Demon of the Abyss? Okay, I'm ending the poll so I can actually see chat again. It's a real human? Larry is a real human? What are you guys talking about? I'm very confused. Okay, we'll smooth this out some. Okay, does that look like Larry? I think that looks pretty Larry-like. Make Larry cat as a human. How do you get the chat on my screen? So it's actually just a it is a browser capture, right? It's a browser capture, but then you have like some CSS overlay stuff that like makes it so that like some stuff is invisible. Is how that works. So like it makes like the background invisible because I just have like the overlay part of it. And like when I look at the chat, it like on my screen, it's it like has the black background. You can't wait for the update. The update of what? Yay, Larry. It kind of does look like Shrek Evil Larry right now because of the coloring of my game. Yeah, hopefully it'll be good. Has a bit more to go. We're definitely not like fully ready for anything yet, but we're improving, I think, every day. That's like what matters. How does that look? Does that look very Larry? Larry is not real. He can't hurt you. Don't say that. War Thunder time. By the way, are you at material preview mode and not in solid? I'm at material preview mode. Oh, yeah, I'm in material preview mode. I guess I could flip it over to this. Does that look very Larry? Larry is real. Kinda. Larry might not look real, but he is. Larry will come and haunt your dreams. I'm also going to screenshot this so when I eventually make a video about this, we can say that there was a poll to decide what type of cat. Okay. What do you think we need to make this more Larry? Does it need to like go in here? Probably, right? Like just like make it look like actual ears. Turn him into a cat. More cat face. That seems like a lot of effort. Because, like, it's supposed to be that they're, like, just, like, wearing an outfit. Keep the Shrek ears. More tail. We could do more tail. I don't know how I feel about that. Because I kind of want them all to, like, have, like, the very similar look. Oh my god, this geometry is literally frightening. This is... Honestly, I didn't think there was much scarier than Larry. But this might take the cake for being scarier than Larry. That looks so bad. I'm getting rid of that. We're keeping the short tail. I'm making the executive decision. Nah, the old bear model is still scarier. Too bad. Make a mask. Is Larry copyrighted? Like, who is Larry? Because we could make a Larry mask. Can you include the evil Larry meme in the video? And of course, evil Larry won. It's a cat? It's just like a cat? Because if he's just like a cat, I could put him in the game. Like, I could make him a mask. Like, I could just, like, have this skin have, like, a cosmetic of a mask. How do you know it's copyrighted? It's like if someone's, like, proprietary property. Like, I don't know if you... Could you copyright a cat? I feel like you must be able to just, like, copyright a cat. But, like, I don't know. Can you? So basically, as a mod on YouTube, I can delete messages, and that's pretty much it. Oh. Can't even start, like, a poll or anything like that? Evil Larry. It's probably not copyrighted. Yeah. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to finish designing Larry, and then I'll think about whether to make a mask. I just need cat pupils and cat whiskers. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. That's fine. I'm back again. Keep having stuff to do. That's all right. Twitch is better. Yeah, I think I do want to kind of start streaming on Twitch more, because Twitch will also pay me for streaming. Which, like, it probably wouldn't be a ton, but, like, it would be nice to have maybe a little bit of paying. But then you guys have ads, which, like, I don't... It's hard because I don't want you guys to, like, have ads. Wait. What is going on with this? That's my question. Let's see. Is there a frog? Frog. And we can change this to... Control Z doesn't work. What is going on? Larry's a brain rot meme. I'm fine with ads. I'm pretty sure Twitch pays 3 pence. I just don't like ads. I'm okay with ads. It actually works. I'm fine. Ad shirt. You know, we won't have ads until we can pay. Subscribe. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Because I do enjoy just streaming on YouTube. I feel like it's easier for, like, people to find me, right? But I think it's really up to, like, you guys. Like, if you guys would like, watch on there. Not for me. Let's save this as Larry. Larry.png. And we can open Larry. Where's Larry? Larry. And then we can go in here, and then what we can do is, can you, like, I'll just select it all, I guess, and then we'll just delete the selection. We'll just start with, like, kind of basic. Can't you just stream on both? I can, yeah. But I feel bad. Like, I could stream on both. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Stop doing that. Yeah, I could. This is starting to develop into something different. Isn't that always what happens with me? We start somewhere, and then it just goes off the rails, and we end up with something cursed. Do you ever play games, stream them on Twitch? Yeah, that's what I was debating doing. I think I might, like, start streaming some games, because I think I need to play a little bit more. Because, like, ever since I started working on games, I've, like, been playing less, and I think I need to play some more to, like, understand what I like and what feels good. And, like, maybe you could be a better mod on Twitch. I'm sure you could have more ability to be a better mod on Twitch. Because we started with Sonic and now Evil Larry. Sonic also took us a really long time to make. But I think I need to play more games, honestly. I have a ton of... Hollow, do your job. I have a ton of games in my, like, Steam library that I have not played yet also. Like, a ton. Calling him Sonic now. No, he's not. He's not Sonic. He's not. It's Mr. Shark. It's Baby Shark. I'm gonna call him Baby Shark if you guys keep saying he's Sonic. Hollow, moderate harder. I said it. Yeah, I'm gonna call Evil Larry Sonic, actually. That will get you guys. I literally can't on YouTube. That's so weird that they did that. That like that you can't really moderate on YouTube. Maybe I have to like give you like doesn't know Baby Shark lore. I don't know anything about Baby Shark lore. Like all I know is Baby Shark do 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 do. Why am I struggling so hard? Okay. Okay, we'll just go like Larry is like pretty dark. Is he a dark gray or is he like I think he's like pretty like dark. Oh. Oh. Let's go exit this out and then we can open. And what are we opening? We're opening Larry. It's just fun stuff. I can't do all the chat stuff except for pinging. Yeah. I know I love the like bits or not bits. What's it called? Like channel points. I think channel points are really fun on Twitch. And like I think YouTube has been trying to implement stuff like that. Because they're doing like the leading thing, like where it's like, oh, if you like chat the most, you're like going to be leading, right? So it's like they're trying to implement new stuff like that on YouTube, but I think it's coming a little bit slower than most people would like. You know? Okay. This texture is such a mess. Oh my god. I am like cringing looking at this, but like Larry doesn't need to be perfect. It's his imperfections that make him special. Less shiny? Yeah, we'll fix that in like actual Unity. He's just shiny for now. Okay, I think that is probably good there. And it turns out that like this UV looks like kind of like a mess because like where is this? Why is this getting dark? And then this one also looks messed up. Looks like to fix that one, we're just gonna have to go and paint it. Add red eyes. Could add red eyes. Being unique doesn't make you any worse. Baby Shark, the best video ever because it combines catchy music, simple lyrics, and colorful visuals. This sounds like it was written by AI. The repetitive melody. So can I not donate to Honey Grab yet? Nope, you cannot. Not yet. But maybe soon. The UVs are all messed up again. And this one was just for my last thing. Because, like, I don't think I use UVs. Oh my god, it's so scuffed. It's so scuffed. I think I might need to, like, actually redo this one. Like, so scuffed. Yeah, but maybe I, like, start, I think I can get monetized soon. I don't think it's actually gonna happen very soon because the big issue is, I need like a certain number of watch hours on long form videos or a certain number of like uh watched shorts, and I'm nowhere near either of those. Unfortunately, it's a long ways out. But it's like it's fine. But it would be nice to make like a little bit of money on the side, but it's kind of also probably a pretty long way out from happening if I'm just being realistic, you know? But it's fine. Monetized. YouTube should monetize me. I agree. I think YouTube should monetize me. Make a long form video. I think I'd get like banned for that. Or I guess like I don't have any say in you doing that, but like I think you would get banned for that. But like yeah, maybe I think I probably should start making more long form videos. The issue with that is I just lose so much development time when I make a long form video. Like long form videos take me like a pretty long time to make, unfortunately, because I would love to make more long form videos. It's just when I make long form videos, it unmonetized because the unexpected Sonic collab. What if I really like that video? I mean, if you want to watch it over and over again, you can. I don't think anyone would stop you. I'm not going to suggest you do that. I don't know if it'll really help me, even. But I know it's, like, definitely not... I kind of doubt that they would, like... That would actually help me. But, like, I'm not sure. I have no clue. But, yeah, we're pretty far from being monetized. That's why I was like, oh, if I stream on Twitch, I think I could... like they pay streamers after you have like 3 streams with like a few, like you don't need a ton of people. I think you have to have like 3 streams, like an average of 3 people. You just stream for a while. Yeah, that's like part of the reason why I started streaming, is to get like the watch time up, because this actually does count towards your watch time for monetization. And so like that's kind of why I started doing this. Like started doing streaming. Am I gonna update the game? Well, we just had our first playtest like tomorrow. I know what you mean. You spend an hour making a video and twice as long editing it and rewatching it. Honestly, the first long form video I made took me probably like 10 hours. Or not the first one, sorry, the first real one that I made. Right? The first good one, like the last one that I released, took me like 10 plus hours to make. And like, the video did like all right. I think it could have done significantly worse. But it was just like, I put in so much effort, like a crazy amount of effort. And I could probably, if I did it now, I could probably make it a lot faster than I did. Because I do definitely have a bit more experience editing videos, which makes it just go faster. Are you sending Evil Larry against me? I hate you. And you haven't paid me yet. Why Evil Larry? Yeah, the stream counts as watch time. Hey Landon, how you doing? Hopefully it's going great. Hopefully your Saturday is being as enjoyable as it can be. Yeah, it's the bee from Honey Grab. Whoa. Evil Larry will protect me from the bee, from my disgruntled employee. Yeah, he shows up every once in a while. Boss man hasn't been paying you? No, I haven't been paid yet. I don't know how I'm gonna pay him. I gotta get that honey. All right. Did I fix this? Is this gonna like make a lot of issues? Probably. Yeah. Okay, so we should just go in here and fix the UVs for this. Where are the UVs? Where are the UVs? I have watched some of your shorts on Honey Grab. Me and my friends will all certainly play your game. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you. Thank you. The game is definitely not a finished product by any means, but we're slowly gonna be getting there. I think that's like the goal, right? But I'm glad you think it looks fun. Hopefully. I try and make the videos at least somewhat entertaining, so I'm glad you enjoy them. The wages have been disputed. Have been garnished? Oh, I would suck to have the bees get garnished. What type of animation do you do, Landon? Or do you not animate? It's just in your name. We shall unionize. The game is fun. Did you play it? Mael? Also, how do you say your name? I don't. How are you gonna make the skin in the game? Lol. It could be Larry. It could be Sonic. It could be. I think I'm gonna name it Sonic. Just cause. Okay. Probably didn't even know his name. My name is Buzzy McBeaton. It's a pretty bad name, not gonna lie. Oh god, why are the UVs just so awful? I wanna like cry, honestly. This day has been tough. I hope this works. Pay Buzzy McBeaton. And what if I don't? What if I never pay him? Have any experience with animation? Of course, there are things that can. I have decent experience with things in animation. I'd be willing to make a Honey Grab animation if you wanted. Don't feel like you need to, but it'd be cool to see. But I don't think I kind of want to do everything for the actual game like myself. This is like the first time. The way I kind of see it is like, this is probably the last time in history where you can really make something entirely yourself and like not lose a ton of opportunity costs from AI. Buzzy McBeaton. And so like, that's why I love the idea of making something while I can, if that makes sense. Because I think in a year, I'm not going to be able to justify making everything by myself. Like I will probably need like AI in some part of the design process, just because like you lose out so much on, like you just lose so much out in like the time that you're gonna spend on that sort of stuff, and so it makes it a little hard to like justify making everything yourself. But I love the idea of making everything myself, if that makes sense. I'm playing sledding game. I gotta download it. He was a pretty big inspiration in me starting, because I started like probably a few months after he did, maybe like 5 months after he did, and it's definitely a big part of why I was like, oh, I can make a game, right? Because I think he kind of showed that, like, you don't have to have this big budget, you don't have to have this stuff, as long as you make a game that, like, people have interest in and, like, find it cute and stuff, like, they'll play it. Oh, I love that. I love to hear that. Now, that's, like, honestly, like, making games has been fun, but, like, I think the best... What is going on? Chat. Okay, he's just gonna be all dark. That's fine. AI has took creative out for a lot of people. Yeah, and I think it's just gonna continue to do so. There's not really, like, a way around it, because, like, at a certain point, you're not gonna be able to justify doing things by yourself, because AI can just do it faster and better. Or at least, like, help you in the ideation process. But one of my, like, honestly, hearing that, like, I inspired people to do things is honestly a really great feeling, because, like, there's other people that have inspired me that, like, okay, just all of these UVs need to stop being just awful. Like, where's my overlap? Okay, I have a bunch of overlap there. Okay, let's see if that fixed it. What? What? You wouldn't want AI to do the work, just carry the weight. If I can't remember a specific bind in Blender, for assistance I asked ChatGPT to describe the situation. It pushes me along faster than Google. I think that you are certainly right about it being faster than Google. But I think that that's honestly, like, a new development. Because I think in the past, right, Google was significantly better at all of this stuff. And that's, like, kind of the... Am I on, like, Mirror or something? I'm on Mirror. That's so what's causing all of these errors that I was struggling so hard to fix. I hate how I couldn't see it up there. I think Google has gotten significantly worse in the last 3 years, because I used to use Google for everything, for finding answers to questions in coding, like, for, like, helping with whatever I needed, right? But now I try and use Google, and it's just, it spits out some, like, absolutely useless information, like, some information that has no point in, like, doing anything. It's an assistant, just don't overuse it. It shouldn't replace the work, just improve the workflow. Yeah, I agree with that. But it's really hard to, like, say when it's improving the workflow and when it's kind of doing everything for you, right? Because it's like, oh, it's just a really slippery slope, honestly. Okay, how do we like the whiskers? They're not symmetrical, but I think that's fine. The Larry look good. Good Larry. I've watched a ton of devlog and plan to make a big game when I have enough experience. Right now I'm in the preparing stage, making smaller games first. That's 100% what you should do. Jumping straight into, like, the next huge game is just not gonna... It's not gonna be a good use of your time, right? Because you're gonna end up most likely just, like, tabling it, never finishing it, because it's hard to make a game with a massive scope. The good AI tools that do all of the work for you. Yeah. Oh, it's not my account. I have no clue who it is. I'm gonna have to guess that it's Zed if I had to guess. I don't actually know who it is, though. Make a poll if I should pay. What am I gonna pay him, though? I don't have anything to pay him in. Are there any other little details that I could add that would make this look more like a cat? That's a good poll. I'll make the poll, but I'm not gonna pay him. The bee isn't the one he should be paying. Who should I be paying? I can start a Q&A. What's that mean? I don't know what... I think it's probably Zed's account, yeah. The red eyes are something that we'll put in Unity, because I have like an eye system already set up. I think... Here's your poll. Here's your poll. I'm voting on it too. Because I can. Wait, I can't vote on the poll. It won't let me vote on the poll. No. Oh, looks like we're going to fire him. You guys want to fire him? Okay. I guess he wasn't being a good employee or something. we're firing him. Zed, you're going to get fired. Okay, fine. I'll give Buzzy his job back, but you're getting your wages cut in half. And half of 0 is still 0, so it'll be fine. You'll still have your same job, I guess, Buzzy. It's a business decision. His wife. I think 90% of bees are actually girls, aren't they? Pretty sure most bees are girls. There's like very few male bees. Michael McBeaton. His kids. See, I didn't even get an opportunity to vote. You guys were the ones that voted and said that Buzzy should be fired. Yeah, most bees are girls. Yeah, that's what I thought. I had an insane idea. Add a mayor building and have it so you speak to the mayor. He'll tell you stats like hours played, bees killed, powers used, stuff like that. I definitely want to have a stat system like that and like also use that system for like unlocking cosmetics and stuff. So like I think there will definitely be a system like that. I don't know exactly how it'll work yet though, but I do like the idea of it being like a live, like you walk around and you see it kind of like a Mario Party like menu. Wait, what were you wrong about, Med? Wait, what was, sorry, in 2025 that was crazy of me? What did you do? Mr. McBeaton, not Buzzy. I'm the 10%. Okay, but how do we feel about this? Are we satisfied with it? Do we think that it looks like Larry? Maybe make the forest a city instead. I've been debating making a city. Like I kind of do want to make it like a little bee city, and then it's like the bank, like it's like the hive place. I don't know. Have you ever been stressed when trying to make daily shorts? Yeah, I definitely have been. I think that like it's hard. Like when I was trying to make a video every single day, it was really tough because I was trying to come up with something that was interesting on the daily basis, and I think it's starting to get like a little bit harder to continue to make shorts, right? Because like I kind of have added a lot of the features, at least for now, and now I'm kind of like in the bug fixing phase and like doing that sort of stuff phase. So there's like less stuff to make videos about. I think Buzzy is Zed. I think that's what's going on. I'm pretty sure Buzzy is Zed. What happened while I was gone? We made a Larry, and then we don't have peoples. Yeah, well, we're gonna like put the eyes in later, right? Because they're like the eyes are disconnected from the head, so we can like make like eyes specific to a cat. Yeah, Buzzy got fired. But then he got rehired at $0. But yeah, the shorts can sometimes be stressful to make, and honestly really hard to like put yourself out there every single day and be like, I made this thing, watch this. And like I definitely get like imposter syndrome still. Like I see like a bunch of people who are making like really cool games and I'm like, whoa, that's awesome. And then I feel like I compare it to mine and like it's like I don't know if mine's the best, but like I think that's just something that like kind of happens. Because right, they're only posting the stuff that works, and like I'm also kind of only posting the stuff that works, and so it ends up. I think it just ends up like creating this like sense of like I'm not good enough, but I'm dealing with it, and I think every day it gets a little bit better. Fire Buzzy again. I'm feeling in my ends, Honey Grab. Like you mean like you just don't feel like what you're making is like good or something along those lines? Because like I think social media is like it shows the best part of something, right? And that's why I was so nervous about pushing out the playtest, right? Because I thought that the game like obviously also how do we have 12 concurrent viewers, only 6 likes? I just noticed that. Chat, you're throwing. But that's like something like you can no longer once you release a playtest, you can no longer hide behind an edited video. Thank you. It's like that, and you just see your progress. I think you didn't even start, but what half a year ago, and you got a great portfolio on your channel if you think about it. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, chat's cooked. Okay, 10 likes, that's reasonable. I'll take that. But yeah, that's like the main goal of like documenting everything. I think that building in a vacuum, making anything in a vacuum is never what you should do. Right? Even if you're making like no matter what you're making, if it's like a website or a back end or like some cool piece of software or something game related, I think you should always build in public, right? It's scary that you're going to be judged for what you put out there, but I think if you don't build in public, no one is ever going to care, right? Because I think there's like genuinely people who care about Honey Grab, which like I absolutely love to see because it's something that I've been working really hard on. But if I was building in a vacuum and like no one knew about it and I wasn't posting about it, I think that like it would be a very different situation. Offend the queen. Yeah, I think I gotta add a queen to the game too. I think that's something I gotta do. It's probably just going to be Steam unless like there's like a big support for it because all of the networking that I'm doing for the game is just going through Steam. Like it's using like Steam Relay and stuff like that. Also up to 12 likes. Thank you guys. 6 likes was crazy. For how many people were talking. My children. Okay. Should we make another skin or should we call it a day? That's my question. The bank could have windows to fix the lighting. Yeah, so lighting is like something that I think I could fix. I think the best way I could fix it, or the easiest way I can fix it, is by making it not be procedurally generated and have like baked lighting. Be able to send swarms of bees. I think the bee queen is actually going to be the upgrade station for the bees. It's like they bow down before the bees and then get bestowed like powers. Could we vote on a hat if you're in the mood? We could vote on a hat. We could do something like that. Well, I also have my last week's cosmetics that I need to make a video about because they're all finished, but I put them in the game even, but I haven't made a video about it yet. Buzzy McBeaton hat. Okay, I'll make a poll to fire or start poll. Should we fire Buzzy again? Are we gonna fire Buzzy again? That's the real question. Make a jail for bees. Me and the queen are right. Oh, let's look. Oh, 50-50, 50-50, 57-40. Oh, 50-50. Who's going to win? Are we going to fire him or are we going to keep him? No. So we have 10 votes. Oh. Oh, 8 votes. Why is it going down? Oh, yes. I think everyone's saying yes. I think Buzzy, you're getting fired again. Okay, Buzzy. We're going to fire you again. But I can offer you a job if you want. The one caveat to this is you're going to have to pay me. Okay, to give you a job. I'll give you the job back, but you gotta pay me. So you get no money and then you pay me. It's just a matter of business. That's what the people wanted. This is a democracy. I like this. What? No, I quit. My family. They're famished. I'm joining the bees. The bears? I don't know if they'd want you. The bears are pretty stuck up. Do you not see this? This is Larry. Larry, you think he's gonna accept a bee as a friend? I think Larry eats bees for breakfast. Put Buzzy in prison. Sure. I'll say if we should put Buzzy in prison. How do I do cat pupils in the game for the skin? So what we'll do is, I could show you real quick actually. Show you like the workflow. We're gonna save the cat, and then we're gonna save this image as Larry.png. Because all good games should have a Larry.png. Alright, so this is the base bear. And so there's no eyes, right? The eyes are just hollow husks of invisible. Yes. 100% yes is crazy. Okay. It seems like Buzzy is going to jail. Okay. And then so what we have is we have these eyes, right? These eyes are like desync from the head. So what I could do is I could come into here. I could grab this. I could see what material is on it. And then what we can do is we can open this eye one as well. Open eyes, and then we can image, open eyes. So we have this image, right? What do cat pupils look like? Hollow Vessel just put him in jail. No. What we need to be asking is, who is the own creator of Honey Grab going to root for, the bears or the bees? I don't know. I haven't fully decided whether I like the bears or the bees better. I think the bees need to get a little bit better in their like their movement. I feel like their movement ability is kind of bad. Okay, wait, why isn't this drawing? Open eyes. Nope. Eyes. Well, how about we just create a new image and then cat eyes or something. Pay up. You gotta roll doubles to get out of jail. Gotta roll doubles. You guys play any board games? Board games are so much fun. I used to play so many board games. Cat eyes. Open cat eyes. Cat. Why is this not working? I'm really confused. Like, I'm very, very confused at why I can't paint this. You get no bail. I play Monopoly, but I lose every time. Honestly, there's nothing like more telling than playing a game of Monopoly with some friends and then they just like absolutely like swindle you like crazy. I play chess. Chess is fun. We played chess on stream once upon a time. And then I ran out of time. Have you ever played Carcassonne board game? I have not. I don't think I've actually even heard of it. I absolutely hate Monopoly. Wait, does anyone know why this isn't working? Like... Why is this not painting? I'm still in jail? Wait, what? You change your profile picture? I can't see it. It's too small. Oh, I just see it. It's a guy in jail. I like card games. Card games are a ton of fun. I like chess. Chess is good. Chess is a good game. It's a great game, honestly. You roll the double. Yeah, are you out of jail now? Is that what happens? Wait, but like actually what's happening? Like why can't I paint on this? And why is it like being weird? Like, is it like painting like the backs of them or something? No, it doesn't look like it. Yeah, that doesn't look like it's painting the back of them. I feel like I'm going crazy. I feel like that's been this entire morning. How I played Candyland? I have played Candyland, but probably not in like 10 years, 15 years even. The best board game is Monopoly. I genuinely feel like I'm going insane. Like, honestly. Because, like, I don't know what's going on. What's the best board card game? I really like President, I think, is what they call it most places. It's a card game. It's a really fun card game. Really enjoyable. If Blender honestly made you feel sane, I'd be worried. Honestly, yeah, because I've done this like 150 times, maybe even more, and I can't figure out how to do this. I'm stuck playing Rummy because I'm in jail. President. It's a card game. I'm sure you could look it up online and it'll come up. It's not like a crazy card game. It's kind of like a pretty casual one. How's my Saturday been so far? Honestly, I've had better Saturdays. Stream has been fun, but like me struggling on stream has not been fun. Because I just don't know why this isn't working. And like I've done this probably hundreds of times and I can't seem to get it to work. No matter what I do. Like the material just isn't showing up here. Like I can't even change the material of the eyes, and it doesn't make sense. Like this literally does not make sense. Kemps? I don't even know what that is. All right, see you, Zalaxian. Hopefully you have a good end the vote. Yeah, I forgot to end the vote. Hope you have a good rest of your day, Zalaxian. I want to hear the Blender guy with the donut tutorial video crash out about Blender one good time. I know he does it. I like Bridge. Bridge, that's a very intense card game. My family plays Pinochle a lot, which is kind of like Bridge. It's a really, really intense card game. All right, see you, Mail. Mael. Sometimes it feels like your software has a mind and it's grumpy all the time. That's what it feels like. I can't paint this. I don't know why I can't paint it. I tried to change so many different things. I think I'm gonna honestly end stream probably before I crash out too much, and then close the software and then reopen it a different day and hope that it works. Because I think that's the only solution I really have. How long is my sentence? I think you can get out after stream ends. I think your sentence is until stream ends. Pick a sign when they get 4 cards and yell out Kempt. I'll have to look into it. Canasta. I think I've played Canasta before. But I don't actually remember. Okay. So I think that I'm gonna end stream here. You're gonna be free soon, yeah, because we're ending stream. But thank you guys for showing up. It was a good stream. It was a pretty good stream. Yeah, I'll hop in Discord and or actually I won't hop in Discord. I'll just hop in the game. But yeah, I'll playtest for a little bit, for like 10 minutes here. I think that would be pretty fun to do. But yeah, I'm gonna end stream and then we can just hop on Discord and play it if you guys want. If anyone feels so inclined, it might be like really, really bad with a lot of people because I've only ever tested it with like 2 people. Great time, definitely will be back. Glad you enjoyed it, Landon. Hopefully you have a great rest of your day. Yeah, okay. I'll end stream now and then we can hop in and play. Okay. How can it be tested? If you have Steam, you can just take one of the codes that I posted in the announcements chat and you can download it like on Steam. But I'm going to end stream here in 1 second, and then I will be in the Discord in like 3 minutes. Okay. I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Thank you for watching. Hope you have a good rest of your day if I don't see you again.